All right, y'all, it is time for some accountability. I told y'all that I would be open and honest, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not doing 75 hard anymore. I'm not doing it. And I have my reasons, but one piece of advice that somebody gave me, or that I'm really kind of telling myself, is that I don't need to over-explain myself because I'm doing what's best for me. The first week, everything was perfect. Everything went smoothly. I was maintaining the work, life, working out balance. Everything was going super hunky-dory. I will give you all a little bit of an insight because I feel like it's an important conversation to have. I started to develop unhealthy habits, and I started to think unhealthy thoughts when it came to my food intake, things like that. And that is not something that I want to develop and it to get progressively worse moving forward. And while yes, I understand that this is a challenge, I completely understand that, but it's just something that I know that is not going to be good for me long term, and the amount of pain that I was in was just not worth it to me. Some takeaways. I am so proud of myself for taking a step back and realizing and putting myself first and recognizing those behaviors and recognizing those thoughts and kind of like nipping it in the bud as soon as it started, because I feel like that takes a lot of mental strength to do that. It's just in recognizing that this is just not something that I can fully commit to, and if I'm going to commit to something, then I'm going to own up to it and I'm going to commit to it 100%. And part of the reason why I started these vlogs is to hold myself accountable, and I'm holding myself accountable and I'm being transparent, and I can't do it. Funny enough, my dear friend Nicole, she's fantastic. She actually texted me last night and we had a really good heart-to-heart conversation. Her and I haven't really talked in a while, so it was really nice to hear from her. She and I have ADHD, really bad ADHD. So I need time to turn my brain off. I need time to rot. I need a day or two to just not do anything, because I feel like it's very good for me, for my mental health, and just good for me mentally to do that. And with 75 hard, I can't do that. So I would wake up every day in tears, to be completely honest. Her and I were kind of talking about how 75 hard kind of goes hand in hand with like ADHD. She was like, I feel like it'll be really good for me to do a routine, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, I was like, I'm going to be honest. Like, this was my experience. This was my thought process through the first, I think I made it, 14 days, 2 weeks. And I was like, this is what I ran into. This is what I struggled with as somebody who also has ADHD. So after her and I had that conversation, we both decided to do 75 soft, which I know that some of y'all made that suggestion in the beginning, but I was like, no, I want to see if I can do 75 hard. I want to see if I can do it. And the more that I look at 75 soft, that is definitely something that I can incorporate into my life and still put my mental health above anything else, because if there's one thing that I'm doing this year is I am prioritizing me. I'm still incorporating the low calorie, high protein diet. I am doing one workout a day now, whether it be a walk or going to the gym and doing a traditional workout. I am reading still. I'm going to read 10 pages every day, which has not been an issue. The reading part has not been an issue for me. It's just everything else. And still going to be planning, hopefully, on drinking the gallon of water a day. Another takeaway is that I have properly and healthily learned how to track my calorie intake, my protein intake, things like that. You know what? I'm not going to explain myself. This is I'm not doing 75 hard anymore. That's just the way that it is, point blank period. For those of you who decided to do it with me, don't let my setback deter you. Don't let my concerns deter you, just because everybody is so different. But if you are doing 75 hard and still continuing to do 75 hard, I am so incredibly proud of you. It's so hard. It is so hard to do. So the fact that you're sticking with it is literally amazing. But yeah, this is day 1 of 75 soft. And I love the fact that I have a close friend of mine doing it with me. So her and I are holding each other accountable. And, ooh, hi car. And it makes this whole process that much better and that much simpler. If something isn't right for you, then don't do it. Like, don't sacrifice your own mental health and do anything else. I felt bad about my decision for about a day. And then after that, I was like, no, because I'm prioritizing me and I'm doing what I need to do and I'm doing what's best for me and my health. Things in this life that bother me, and one of those things is feeling pressure to do something. So the second that I felt pressured to keep going, I was like, no more. All right, y'all, some cliff notes, some takeaways. I want to finish up my walk here in a few minutes. Listen to your body and do not feel bad for prioritizing you. Don't feel bad about it. It's a challenge for a reason. It's hard for a reason. And if you have a setback, that's okay. It only makes us human. So yeah, that is about as much of an update as I have. I am day 1 of 75 soft and I feel good about it. And yeah, I'm gonna go now and I'll see y'all later. Bye.